What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully you watched yesterday's video, and this is going to be very quick just because one, it's very late here. It's about 1:30 a.m. and yeah, it seems like we're just pretty much stuck in a consolidation in that price isn't giving us much, but we'll take a close look nonetheless. Let's just jump to the daily, and you'll see excuse me, you'll see Wednesday's trading here. We came up, tapped into this rejection block level, and volume has still managed to close below the bearish order block, which is interesting. And yeah, my bias pretty much really hasn't changed, as in the way that we responded. So you see our price traded higher. This is the Sunday opening price. We rallied, ran stops above here, relative equal highs here, and here. Accumulated those stops, traded into this fair value gap, and then we had a very sharp reversal on the back of that, on the back of the interest rate announcements. So moving into Thursday, I am expecting a continuation lower. Nothing's really changed. I'm still looking for this as our first target, and then remember, ideally my end of week target was down here, so nothing's changed. Moving into Thursday, I just want to see price roll over, continue to trade lower, and ideally start taking out that Tuesday low to run to the 25% level of this monthly fair value gap, and then this was the 50% off it. If you've been watching me this week, you'll be very aware. If not, do go check out yesterday's video or Sunday's video more specifically if you want to see my bias for the week. But overall, I'm looking for a down close week, so I'm still expecting price to be able to trade into the discount, and I'm actively looking for this fair value gap to get traded to. But it was interesting to see our price rallied all morning before the high impact, which then dumped price. This was obviously all manipulation, driving price in one direction, making people think it's going higher, grabbing the stops above here, buy stops, and then classic reversal. So no reason for me to expect nonetheless moving into the new day, because it's in line with our bias. And then you can see we've had quite a large gap right here, but and what we can do is we can actually draw this gap out, so there's a volume imbalance here, and it'd be nice to think that price can stay below here as we move into the new day. Like, we don't rally above it. Price can trade above it, but ideally if we don't, we should see quite a lot of movement downwards, and it should be quite easy movement downwards towards our original target. So I'd like to think that we can just roll over in that sense. Here's GBP USD, very interesting price action. Again, price dropped. Here's yesterday. Again, lots of wicking. When you see large wicks like this, it's just horrible and you can feel it. But again, wick down into this range, this bullish order block range. Things like this is hard to predict. Don't kick yourself over it, because predicting weeks like this is next to impossible. In that you just don't know what they're going to do on the back of the Fed. But usually for the rest of the week, it should be quite easy in that we should expect a continuation. So you can see how we wicked around. Look at how volume stays within this range. I drew our attention to the other day. Large up close candle, which is nice to see, closing above these highs as well. So I'm looking for that continuation now to try and rally to our original target of this buy side liquidity, which I've been talking about all week. So I do want to see that continue to get traded to. Let's go to the 1 hour. Not really much, but now this bullish order block that's formed here, I'd like to think it'll be able to hold itself, as in it should be able to hold price up. But it's quite a large candle, so it's not like I want to draw out the whole of it. You see, there's no point in me drawing all of that out, but the volume where most action happens will draw that out. And I'd like to think, again, price can ideally not drop below it. It can do it. I'm not saying it will. I'm not saying it will or won't, but what I'm saying is that ideally, if it doesn't, it should be an easier ride for us to be able to go long and expect our original buy side target to get traded to. Here's the 15-minute. You can see how we're just consolidating right now. We have a bullish order block right here, and that's in line with my bias, in that if price is going to tap into it, we expect it to keep pushing it higher. So yeah, just overall, I'm just looking for continuation to the buy side. And then you can see a lot of look at this consolidation, but we failed to take out these lows here, which I find very interesting. And if we add dollar, you'll see our dollar took out these highs. So dollar ran Tuesday and Monday's highs, whereas pounds failed to take out Tuesday and Monday's lows. So what's that showing? It's showing strength on pound. And remember this, I did speak about this on Sunday. If they're holding it back, we're likely going to see pound have to catch up on the back of the interest rates tomorrow for pound, which is at 8 a.m. So that's just something to consider, and I'd like to think it will help send price higher in line with dollar ideally dropping a bit lower. So long as we continue to respect the PD area is showing. But the way, to be honest, the way it's created the relative equal lows, it does look juicy. It's just, so long as dollar stays below this gap, there's no reason for us to expect it's going to carry on rallying. Otherwise, that is some very messy delivery in my opinion, but I guess we can only wait and see. It's a difficult, these are difficult conditions. And then here's Euro USD, and there's yesterday, you can see we traded down very deeply into this, back in, taking out stops in this consolidation, accumulated sell stops in this fair value gap, tapped into that 50% level, and we traded away from it instantly again. So I'd like to think that euro can continue a little bit higher. Let's go to the 1 hour, and you can see how it's consolidating. Here's an inversion fair value gap. Now this is interesting because obviously we're on the sell side of it, so technically it should act as resistance, which would then mean we should expect dollar to be acting differently. So very mixed conditions right here, but pound will have a significant impact on the way that euro's moving, obviously, after the back of this news. But the way it's accumulated stops below here, I would like to think that we will be able to see euro catch up. And then similarly, dollar's taken out Tuesday and Monday's highs, whereas euro hasn't taken out Monday and Tuesday's highs. See, it's all the way down here still. So I'd like to think that'll give it reason to have to catch up on the buy side. But anyway, that's going to be everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this was a short video, but do watch yesterday's video, Sunday's video, Monday's video. You know the drill. Don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, smash subscribe, join the mailing list, and I'll catch you guys. Well, I might not be active tomorrow because I am traveling to London, but do join the Discord. I'll see if I can get some screenshots out or something, but I'll see what I can do. So thank you so much for watching, and catch you on the weekend. Peace.